friends, welcome to my channel, JoAnn Barrandey. Hey, thank you for stopping by to craft with me. Friends, I've got a quick craft for you this evening. I know I say that all the time, but really it's something so simple, and it may be just what you're looking for your Christmas project. Friends, I saw so many of you on. For those of you that are new, welcome. And my name is JoAnn Barrandey, and I love to craft and share ideas with everyone. And friends, I am a little goofball today, more than normal. Let me get my camera going here. I have been busy all day. It's like Mandy's coming over tomorrow, so I had to have everything in order. It's like clean the house up before the cleaning lady gets here. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Candace. Hey, Gloria. Welcome. Hi, Norma and Diane, Tanya and V. Hey, Mark T and Melody. Tammy Collins, thank you for being here. And Barbara. Hi, friend. Hey, Katie Miller. Friends, if you're new, let us know where you're watching from. Hi, Candy and Bonnie and Elizabeth. Hi, friend. Hello, Chris. Chris from Memphis, I'm so happy you're here. And Diane and Arlinda. Oh my goodness, Lynn, all our craft family is starting to trickle in. I'm so excited that y'all are here, sweet friends. What I've got for you today is a little tree topper. I hope I don't miss anybody. Hi, Janie from New York City. Welcome, sweet friend. Friends, if you're new, let us know. And if it's your first time watching, let us know as well. Hey, Amelia, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, I've got this little tree, and I'm going to use it as an example. What I'm doing today for y'all, out of styrofoam, I cut out a little gingy face like this with a Santa hat, and it's going to go real quick to decorate, I think. And he's also going to have little hands on each side and the little feet. So that's what I plan to do tonight for y'all, and I hope you like it, and I hope that you'll be inspired to work on a Christmas project, friends. And guess what? You're not gonna believe this. I already have the pattern posted. I hope the link works. I want somebody to try it. Hi, Rose. How are you? Elenita, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Lulu. And Susan Woods. And there's Tara. I hope that you're feeling better, sweet friend. And there's Anna Aragon. Anna, I haven't had a chance to respond to you, but you will still get a prize, sweet friend. No worries. Thank you, Amy and Mandy, for being here. And Diane B. Okay, friends, I'm going to get started. I cut my my gingy out of styrofoam with my little cutting tool. Real simple, easy. Then I went ahead and put that light layer of spackle on here, let it dry, and then I sanded it off. So it's still a little rough because this was a really rough piece of styrofoam, but it was free, friends, so I had to use it. And by the time I decorate this, you're not even going to be able to tell. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my pattern, and I'm going to cut out the eyes because I didn't do that earlier, because I'm going to use this as a stencil for my eyes, like I pretty much always do anymore. I had some pre-made eyes, and I need to make some more resin eyes, but sometimes I just like to paint the eyes on there. I just think that I just enjoy doing that from time to time, so I'm on a roll doing that. What has everyone been working on? Wow, Tara, that's fantastic. Hi, Sherry. And Mark, don't worry. I'm still gonna, it's just gonna be the first tomorrow of October. I will be crafting more Halloween crafts. Not to worry, Mr. Halloween. I have you covered. Hi, Ivy. How are you? These scissors, these little Fiskars are the best, friends. I'm not kidding you. They get into all these little areas because they're really pointy and sharp at the ends. And they're so good at cutting paper and plastic. So it's worth an investment, because I know when I bought these, I really couldn't afford to buy them, but I made a choice to buy them, and I've had them for a very long time. Okay, so cut out my eyes, have my stencil ready. Hi, Joe. You're working on a Halloween train? Oh, sweet friend, I can't wait to see it. You be sure and post pictures of it. I plan to make one next year, God willing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've got that covered. Another thing I'm going to have to do that I didn't do is I didn't cut out my holly berries. I'm going to chop this little pattern up. This is it'll be all right. My little leaves, I forgot to cut them out of craft foam. That's what I'm going to use. I'm not using clay except for the nose, and I will be using, I think it's called Cherry Pop from Designs by Yanera, and I will be using glitters from Designs by Yanera. All right, so I've got this going. I'm going to go ahead and, goodness, friends, I hope my comments are acting up again. Oh, I'm so happy that you've been crafting, Tammy. You want to make one, Susan? Oh, Susan, I wish you lived close by. All right, and the little hands, friends, I went ahead and cut the little hands out of matting board because I thought that would be too chunky for my little tree. Now this pattern is, I mean, you can blow it up and make it for a big tree. I just made it so it could go either on this little white tree, and I have another one slightly bigger that's pink, and I'll use them on one or the other. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and I also cut the little feet out of matting board as well. And I'm going to go ahead and shade all the brown right quick. Oh, Tanya, that's great. That is great to make the train out of wood. Hey, Tranquil Mentor, how are you? Oh, good. Thank you, Amelia. I'm so glad it did, because I just did that while ago in a hurry, because friends, the reason it takes me so long is because after I sketch my pattern, like for example, this was my sketched pattern. After I sketch it, you know, and then sometimes I chop it up and everything, I retrace it and then do the detail, fix anything. I do it in pencil. Then I go over it with a Sharpie. Then I erase my pencil lines. Then I put my little message on there and title it. So it's a little time consuming, and that's why I get behind sometimes. But I'm so excited that I was able to do that this afternoon. Get it all ready for you. Oh, Tanya, I'm so excited for you. Hey, Mandy, friends, we'll be popping in and out in the next couple of days because Mandy's coming over. I'm so excited. Super duper excited. All right, now what I'm doing is I'm just going with the dry brush, and I used, what did I use? I used Classic Caramel, and I added a little white to it to get my gingy color. And now I'm shading with Chocolate Sprinkle Apple Barrel. So just a little shading just to give it a little pop. Not a big deal. All right, let me get the little feet, the gingy feet. It was so hot here. It's been super duper hot. It's real cold in the mornings, Like Jared left at 4 this morning for work, and when I opened the door, I thought, ooh, Lord, it's so nice and cool out there. And then it gets so hot in the afternoon. And Juanito was out there all day washing all our vehicles. Hey, Jennifer Losey, and hi, Ribbon Branch Crafts. I'm so excited that you're here. And oh my goodness, Buttercup Creations, Danita, I'm so happy you're here. I'm making a little gingy tree topper with little hands and little feet. I've been wanting to do this since I saw it on Pinterest several years ago, and I've never gotten around to it till this year, and I'm so excited. Okay, just a little shading. It doesn't need a bunch because I'm going to go over it with the spackle. All right, so just really quick here. I didn't do a good job on the hands. You might want to adjust yours. I don't know, just don't look right to me, but maybe it's because I don't have anything in the hands. I couldn't decide what they're going to be holding. I think it's going to be a lollipop and possibly, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, just a little shading on the hands. Doesn't have to be perfect because it looks a little toasty, just a little toasty. Now I'm going to go ahead and stencil the eyes right quick. I'm going to do the base of the eye in black. This technique goes so fast, and I hope that those of you that had trouble painting eyes that have used this technique are enjoying the fact that you can make pretty eyes, and you don't have to stress over getting them perfect. Well, thank you, sweet friend. It's sparkly. I bought this headband when Jared from Australia came down, and we went to this, there's this kind of knockoff store in, I think it's in Arlington, and they've got, it's just a big, huge building filled with all kinds of jewelry. Amy's been there too with us, and purses and shoes, and everything's so reasonable. And I think I bought a green one as well. I'm not really sure. I love headbands, but of course y'all didn't know that. Of course y'all didn't know that. The peppermints, I was thinking about that. I wasn't sure, but I wasn't sure because it was too chunky. I'll have to see. But anyway, so friends, okay, so, you know, it's not perfect. One's a little bit bigger than the other one, but I'm going to make it work, friends. Don't worry. Let me go ahead. Am I through with this? Yes. I want to say I am. Maybe I'll just go over that eye with the other eye. Does that make sense? Okay, I was looking at my birthday calendar. Ooh, this eye is completely off. We have a lot of birthdays. Amy's got a birthday coming up, Amy Timmers. Who else? Yanira has a birthday on Sunday, I believe. And look at that. That worked. Shannon Craney has a birthday as well. Who else has a birthday this month? Hey, Esperanza Designs. Thank you for being here, sweet friend. Don't remember, but I saw so many and I thought, oh my goodness. Hi, Sandy. How are you? All right, so now I'm just going to give, I think I'm going to do the cheeks in, I might use the pink and then add a little red to it. So I'm going to use my favorite pink, which y'all know is the candy pink. Last year, Amy was here for her birthday. We had a wonderful day. I miss you, Amy. I need to bought her a carrot cake. Oh, you know who else has a birthday? Arlinda, I think, is it Arlinda? Arlinda has an October birthday as well. All right. I love to dry brush cheeks. You can sponge them on. Use whatever method works for you. I just like a lot of color on the cheeks. I'm going to add a little red to it. And then I'll add glitter. I'm just kind of dabbing a little bit of red at the bottom here. Because then I'm going to go over it with glitter. So, because you know, if it don't shine, it ain't mine. All right, let's fix these eyes right quick and we can get going on the rest of the detail. On the eyes, let's see, my favorite brush, the 10-aught, but before that, let me shade the white on there. Let me get a shader right quick. This looks like a shader right here. Grab me some water. There we go. My white. I'm just using a shader, just a little shader, and I'm dipping it in the water, and then I'm getting the edge of it. And this is a little bit too much, but it'll be all right. Oops. Okay. It'll be all right. I know it looks kind of goofy, but by the time I put the blue on there, I'm going to give him blue eyes. I think he needs blue eyes. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Piper and Maddie. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Hadn't seen you in a while. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Elia. How are you, sweet friend? Elia, I'm going to be down in your territory in a couple of weeks. In fact, next weekend. I'm going to go over the white with this pretty green. And then I'll just, probably needs to go over it. I'll probably need to go over it a little bit more, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. We have a lot of birthdays coming up. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my detail brush and start my lash process. Hi, Holly. How are you? I know Bonnie is an October birthday. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Christy, CB66, and Christy Erickson. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna make my little marks at the bottom. And then I'm just going to give it some straight eyelashes. Nothing fancy. I just like to make those little marks. I should have shaded a little bit of brown around the eyes. That always makes them pop. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I like the effect it has. But I always forget to do that. Oh yes, I like this. Rose, Rose Conley, I love what you did with that stacked pumpkin sign. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked out Rustic Rose, I think, is that what it's called, sweet friend? Y'all, if y'all have a channel or a page, introduce yourself. Hey, Jennifer Losey, you're chasing your puppy all over. Oh, I got to meet, is that the puppy I got to meet? Oh, such a well-behaved puppy. So cute, too. All right, so now I'm just going to add the little sparkle at the top, and then at the end, I'll come in with the dots with the slick, because you know that if I do that right now, I'll stick my fingers in it. Hi, Nadine. Because I'm notorious for that, sweet friends. Y'all know that. All right, so I'm going to grab a little bit of white here, and I keep wanting to add the little bitty rhinestones. I have a package of them, but I don't know what I've done with them, but I keep wanting to add a little rhinestone, and that's why I make these little marks up at the top here. I make like a little starburst, and then I add the little rhinestone to it. All righty. So friends, like I said, I cheated on this because it's going to go fast. I've got the mouth. If you haven't gotten your stencils from Cindy with Peep This, y'all need to, friends. I love using this stencil right here. I'm going to give my Gingy a little black mouth. Let me use another brush again. Friends, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider to do so. I love sharing. I can't believe I've been sharing crafts with y'all for 5 years. That's crazy. I can't believe it myself. I still remember the day that Eric and Leanna drove up and I showed him those wine bottles and he said, "We're starting your YouTube channel right now." Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready. And you can clearly tell on that video, and every time I see it, I just crack up. But it's been wonderful because this journey has brought us so many wonderful people in our lives. Look at that perfect mouth. I'll add a little red to it, like a little red heart, half heart, make it look like a tongue. All you wonderful people that have touched our lives and touched each other's lives. Okay, so out of the cherry pop clay color, I just made a little nose. Look at that. I'll glue it down in just a minute. But see how it comes together already? So quick. This is what takes the longest right here. Let me go ahead and put some glue on here. I found my super glue. Hi, Tammy Collins. How are you? Thank you, Lisa. All right, putting a little bit of I'll come over and put a little white detail on it with white slick and a little after it dries. Okay, so we've got all this done. What I chose to do, I've already painted the sides and glittered it. I'm using my craft foam and I cut the hat part out. It's going to be so glittery and shiny. And the reason I'm doing that, yes, we could paint it on and put the glitter on, but since it's going to be on this white tree, I didn't want the red glitter to keep falling off if I forgot to seal it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down right quick. Get my tacky glue. Amelia, I'm so happy too. I mean, oh my goodness, y'all, if y'all only knew the joy, just even if I haven't met you in person, just seeing your name over and over again, you know, I feel like we're family. When I met Amelia, I had to fight the tears. Jennifer got on to me when I first met her. I want to cry right now. She came up and I just got so emotional. And she said, "We don't have time for tears. We got a lot to do." She said, we got pictures to take. We can't ruin our makeup. Oh my goodness. And then when I met Amelia, I wanted to cry so bad out of joy, friends. But I don't know, because I just feel my heart just has so much joy because y'all are just so wonderful. And not only that, y'all have created friendships amongst each other. And I love that because that's what it's all about, friends. Being there for one another, encouraging, inspiring. I mean, that's what God wants us to do. And I love that. I love that. Look how quick that goes on. Okay, now, let's see. I also cut out of glitter, the craft foam, my little bow tie. That's another quickie right there. Look at that. So fast, friends. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. I think I'm ready to do that. If not, I'll just take it off and wipe off the glue. Don't stress, do your best, forget the rest. Oh, Norma, you're so sweet. All right, let's get this little bow on here. I'm going to add something to it here in a little bit. All right. Hi, Denise. Denise, I'm the one that's got the mochas today. Okay, Denise, my question to you is, do you have a cookie cutter about the size? How big is your biggest Gingy cookie cutter that you have for sale? I took my ruler out because I had so many people ask me the size of that cookie cutter, and I think it's like 8.5 inches or a little over 8.5 inches. Hi, Latina Decor and DIYs. How are you, sweet friend? All right, look at that. It's just all coming together. Now I'm going to do the spackle on for the white right quick. Let's get that going. Here it is. Let me see. Am I at that point? Yes. I am going to put the little detail around here, but I'm going to wait because I'm going to be handling it and I'm going to stick my fingers on it, into it. Oh, Denise, you do have the 8-inch one? I'm so excited. Will you put that on my business page and put the price on it and how they can order it? I had so many people ask me about that, and I said I would. I'll post a picture of it with a ruler next to the ruler, and I didn't get around to doing it because yesterday we spent half the day in town at the dentist. My Anita had to go in for the dentist, and still didn't get that tooth put in. And then this is how bad and tired I was. I wanted to come home. I just didn't care anymore. We went into Walmart, friends, and I was so busy looking for those silly resin eyes that everybody's talking about that they have either at Dollar Tree or at Walmart. I forgot to go to the Christmas section and check that out. I couldn't believe it. I was telling Mandy that today. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to make a, look at that. I'm using, I think this is a 4B star tip. Look how quick it made that. That is so cute. Now I'm going to put some glitter on it right quick. Lots of glitter on it. Oh, love that. Oh, it doesn't shine on camera, but it does. All right, so let me go ahead and just, I think I'm going to go around. Maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do on that one. The thing about this right here, friends, if you don't like what you've done, just wait till it dries and then remove it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I don't stress over that. See, I don't like the way that I did that. I don't know why I twirled that around. But, friends, I was going to pick up some of these tongue depressors at Walmart. And y'all are not going to believe this. They were $5 a little package. And I thought, what? When did that happen? I didn't buy any. I said, I'll just keep cleaning mine off. I'll just keep cleaning mine off. I could not believe that. I thought, that is ridiculous. Tongue depressors, a package. Now, I haven't priced them at or seen them at Dollar Tree, but I thought that is ridiculous. All right, so I'm going to clean up my mess here right quick. Oh, see, if you don't wait till it dries, you end up making a bigger mess. I'll move that. I'll take that, move that. I'll remove that. All right, let me go get after this again. There we go. Oh, I like this. This is too cute. That's something different. I hadn't used this. I hadn't used this tip for detail. Now let's put the glitter on it. Oh, friends, this is going to look so cute. Look at that. Oh, it's going to look cute on top of that tree. I can see it already. All right, so there goes that. Oh, I know what I need on it. I'm going to put a big jewel on right here. I'll come back and I'll glitter the cheeks. I think this, oh yeah, that's what it needs. All right, so right here, let's get the super glue on it. I know, it's something, it's different than the regular swirl that I usually use. All right. I love the way this is looking. Very, very happy with it. Now, I'm going to, of course, I should have put the stick in first. I didn't do it, but that's okay. You know, you can, if you can change the colors to make it into your Candyland. See, oh, he's going to be perfect, perfect. So, for what I need him for. So, let me just trim this off right quick. All right, it's going to be the right size. See how fast this went? And it still needs a little squiggly lines right here, but I'm not going to do that right now because since I'm touching it, I can just see myself put my big old thumb on it. All right, so let's go on to the hands right quick, or I'll do the feet first. I'll do the feet. I'll move that aside. And the feet just are meant to be tucked under that the tree. Like I said, you can blow up this pattern and make it fit into a bigger tree. But for what I needed it for, plus I like to make my patterns on regular size pages because I know that's easier for y'all. So, and that worked for me. All right, so let's get after this right quick. I'm looking for my skinny. Here it is. Oh, well, I think I'm going to continue. I don't know if I like this, but it'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right. Let's glitter that. Glitter that right quick. Y'all, my lid to this glitter bottle, it has a defect and couldn't open it. So that's why I'm using my hands and sprinkling it. Works just as well. Look, isn't that cute? It can be so stinking cute underneath that tree. And I wish I had already had one ready. right here, what I'm going to do is okay. Cute, cute, cute. I can go back and put sprinkles on it if I want to, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to leave it. Look how cute. How cute is this going to be stuck to where you can see it underneath the tree? All right, there's the feet. Let's do the hands right quick. Let me move this aside. On my hands, let's see, is this the right? This is the left. This is the right. Like this. I thought about using this candy that I made and putting it like that. Not really sure, but I need to go ahead and glue it on if I'm going to do that. I don't know, friends. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but I'll go ahead and detail the hands. I won't be able to put them on, but at least you can see. I'll post a picture of it all done up tomorrow with what I've decided to put on it. And like I said, Mandy's going to be here, and we're just going to pop in and out, okay? Hey, Juanito, I'm so glad you're on. Hi, Michelle. And Lambrina, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hey, Karina. Oh, Karina, I'm so glad that the hurricane took another turn and you were not in the path of it. I'm so happy you're here, Karina. All right, so I think that I'm just going to do that to the hand. Because, okay, this one's like this. This spackle with this little bitty round tip, it does a good job for your detailing of your gingies. I'm going to add glitter to this right quick. Oh, friends, can't grab it now to put it on the tree, but y'all will get the general idea. I'm going to go ahead and stick the head on and see how it looks. Hopefully, I won't hurt anything. Oh, these are going to be so cute. Cute, cute, cute. And like I said, it's going to be holding something. I made a boo-boo out of this, but look how cute that's going to look. See? And it'll be on the tree. Cute, cute, cute. Friends, I hope you get inspired. And you know what? This can all be made out of cardboard too. It'll work just as well. And you can be creative with your detailing on it. I was going to show you some things that I've made out of cardboard that I made for my bulletin boards at school, and I still have them. All right, so I'm going to move the tree over. And this is just one of those little $10 trees. I think I got this one at Walmart several years ago. Let me put just a little detail, go ahead and put a little bit of detail on the nose right quick with the white. Hi, Lori Stevens. All right, let's see. All right. Turn it around right quick. Oh, you know what, friends? We're not finished. Forgot the holly berries that go on top. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Where is my holly berry pattern? Look, he needs the holly berry pop on top. Let me move this aside and find my little cheat sheet right here. Here it is. Okay, so I'm just taking craft foam and I'm going to trace out my little holly berry leaves. I need a pencil. Y'all, you can do this for your wreath as well. And think about it. You can make it into a, it doesn't have to be a ginger. You can make it into an elf. I was thinking about that today. It can be an elf. It can be a reindeer. It can be just whatever you want it to be. Oh, and especially, you know, my kids always had a Christmas tree in their, each one got to decorate a tree for their room. And I kept thinking, I wish I would have done more of this when they were little. But it's not too late for some of y'all and your kids and grandkids. I just think how perfect this would be. And my sister-in-law made one for her grandson and made it into a snowman. So cute. All right, let's see. And I'll go back and I'll detail these leaves. I know one of the things I'm going to do with Mandy is we're going to go shop. We're going to go, and we'll probably do a video if there's no music in the background as far as copyrighted music. All right, so let me see. I think these are kind of small, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it right now. Yeah, I would have liked for them to have been bigger, but that's okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, friends. Let me go ahead and glue them down right quick. And then I'm going to make the little round balls right quick for it. I'm going to come back and put some white in the center. And right now I'm going to grab some clay. This cherry pop. You know, you could even put like 3 little pink berries. But I think I'm going to do these red. What did you find, Karina? Hi, Peggy Tipton. What did you find, Karina? I missed out on it. And I'm just rolling it with my hands. Our Ollie didn't have anything fantastic. I was real disappointed. There's one. Okay, and there's going to be another one right there and another one. Oh, yes. I know, Mark. Doesn't it give it pop of color? Our Ollie's wasn't all that fantastic. I was real disappointed. Maybe it was just me because my Janito said that he thought it was pretty neat, but I didn't. But I'll have to give it another shot and go in there again. Okay, let me give it some detail right quick with the white slick. Oh, Arlinda, you are so sweet. I've been praying for y'all. I hope that you're back home. 99 cents for resin paint? Oh my goodness. No, I didn't find anything like that here. Unfortunately. I'm just making some little lines with the slick paint. Again, friends, if the slick doesn't do what you want it to do, like this one's not really doing what I want it to do, just wait till it dries. You can peel it off. It's not going to be a big deal. All right. And I'll detail that bow later. But I just wanted y'all to see, right quick, let's move that tree over here. I don't want to get the hands. I think I'm going to put a peppermint in one of the hands, a peppermint candy, and I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me see. I hope I don't mess anything up. But oh well, if I do, I'll just start all over. How about that? Oh, friends, look how cute it looks. I think it'll go on that bigger tree that I have, the pink one. Might even be good for that one. But yeah, and then you've got your little hands. Hope I don't stick. Look, it's going to be so cute, the hands, and then the little feet at the bottom. Look at that. Friends, you've got to get busy and make one of these. I hope I've inspired you to make something like this. Friends, the pattern is there. You can adjust it for yourself. Make it bigger, make it smaller. I hope you enjoyed this craft, and I will be back on with another craft, another Christmas craft on Thursday. But like I said, Mandy's going to be here, so we're going to be popping in and out. We've got some projects that we're going to be working on, and we'll invite you to join us. Also, I told her that we were going to go shop, but I can't buy anything else. I'm just going to go look and get ideas. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate y'all so, so much. Friends, y'all make my heart so happy. Remember, always, always choose kindness and laugh. Laugh often. I do. And stay crafty. I love to craft. It's so good for the heart and soul, friends. Always follow your heart and always, always believe in yourself. God bless you. Love y'all. Bye.